So I've had two people from my past who have left full-time church ministry to become to work in the marketplace, and one was from my childhood. One was someone I worked with over a decade ago. And what's interesting to me that I haven't quite figured out about myself is whenever I see them on social media in the marketplace, maybe they're selling something or whatever, I just have this tweak inside of me, and it's hard for me to look at or something. And I guess it's because, I categorize them as a pastor. What's crazy is this happened to me as recently as a month ago with the man from my childhood who's actually doing the exact same thing. He is selling Medicare coverage for folks. And I thought, isn't that curious that I still, anyway. And so that's something I've been thinking about a lot and praying through. And then number two, I had lunch, a couple of weeks ago with someone who, just in the questions he was asking, he's kind of leading towards, so why did you really leave Pine Lake? And, look, I used to be a cynic too, and I still am on some levels, but I call myself a recovering cynic. But, but it's a curious question. And so I want to answer that. Why did we step away from full-time ministry in the church? And that is because we prayed about it, we fasted, and in January, we felt 100% confident this is what God was calling us to do. And it was so gracious and kind of the Lord to bring our hearts to that place. And in mid-May, I can tell you, I still feel 100% confident this is what God's called us to do. As a pastor, I saw a lot of my job as lifting people's chin and just saying, look up, there's a God in heaven who sees you, who knows you, and he loves you, and he's worthy of your worship. And over again, out in the world, whatever, the marketplace, whatever you call this, every week I've had the opportunity to do the same thing with people, and it's such a blessing. So here's what I'd ask of you. In the next week, we're going to launch the business on social media and do some different things. I would love for you to like our pages and Google us and whatever. But what I want to ask you is this, stay with me. When you see us in the marketplace next week and for years into the future, will you just say a simple prayer? Will you say, God, use Schopmeyer Insurance Group to further your kingdom? And that's it. And I believe he is, and I believe he will. And so just everybody's been super supportive and awesome. And that guy at the lunch, that was rare. That's not the norm. But we're just so grateful to all of you for loving us and blessing us. So God bless you.